How does pop culture misrepresent the insanity defense? Imagine watching a movie where a character commits a crime and then suddenly claims they were insane, and everyone just accepts it instantly. That's how pop culture often shows the insanity defense. But the truth is much more complicated. The insanity defense is a legal strategy used when someone admits to doing something wrong but argues they were legally insane at the time. This means they lacked the mental ability to understand what they were doing or that it was wrong. In movies and TV shows, the insanity defense is used all the time and almost always works. But in real life, it is very rare. It is only used in about 1% of serious criminal cases, and even then, only about 30 cases each year across the whole country end with a successful insanity plea. Most people who try this defense do not walk free because of it. Pop culture also makes it seem like having any mental illness automatically means you are insane in the eyes of the law. That's not true. Legal insanity is not just about having a mental disorder. It requires showing that the person could not understand the nature of their actions or that what they did was wrong under the law. Many people with mental health issues are not considered legally insane because they understand what they are doing and know it's wrong. Another common misrepresentation is how quickly and dramatically insanity is revealed. Films often show characters suddenly breaking down or revealing their insanity during the trial. But in real cases, mental health evaluations are detailed and involve careful psychiatric assessments. The court looks at what the person was like at the exact time of the crime, not just what they seem like in court. People also think that, if someone is found not guilty by reason of insanity, they are immediately released. That's not how it works. Usually, they are sent to a psychiatric hospital for treatment. They stay there until mental health professionals decide they are no longer a danger to themselves or others. Sometimes, they spend longer in the hospital than they would have spent in prison for the same crime. Pop culture often suggests that if someone believes their actions are morally right, they should be acquitted. But the law focuses on whether the person understood that what they did was illegal, not whether they thought it was morally okay. Some places do not even requiring the defendant to prove they recognized that their actions were wrong under the law. Finally, many shows and movies confuse the insanity defense with other defenses like diminished capacity or temporary insanity. Diminished capacity reduces how guilty someone is but does not mean they are not responsible at all. The insanity defense, on the other hand, can lead to a verdict of not guilty because the person was legally insane at the time of the crime. Understanding these facts helps us see that the insanity defense is a narrow, serious legal option. It is not a way to escape punishment easily or to get away with crimes. It involves careful legal and mental health evaluations and is used only in specific, extreme cases. So, next time you see a character claiming insanity in a movie, remember that real life is much more complex and less dramatic.